Hello again. This is my new truck. That's right. I've been driving for like 2.5 weeks and already got a new truck. Because my old one had 425,000 miles on it, so it was on a trade-in list. So this is a 2016, so it's 4 years newer than my old one. Freightliner Cascadia Evolution. You can see there is no shifter on the floor. This is an automatic, which I'm okay with. I mean, I was okay at shifting. I would have liked to get better. But, if I ever had to drive another manual, I could. But this little creature is the way of the future. So, it's kind of messy because, like, the permit book should be up in here, but I need it out because I have to still do a couple things tomorrow. License plate's not on it yet. Recyclables, more recyclables, backup GPS, for finding truck stops and stuff, since the one in the Qualcomm doesn't do that. Some chips, because I'm a lard. I got a napkin bag now, and that thing's just empty. Got backpack and stuff in that hole of darkness that you can't see. Yeah, more darkness. Okay, there it goes. My food and some random clothing and stuff in there. I got an organizer down there for my trip plans and bills of lading and stuff like that, so I don't lose them before I scan them. And then I store them in there because you're supposed to keep them for up to, I don't remember, 6 months or something, just in case I scan one through and then I don't get paid for it. I'll be able to say, hey, I never got paid for this. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? I got my empty duffel bag there. I do have sheets, but I didn't wash them yet, and they're black, and I'm afraid that if I sleep in them unwashed, like, it might stain my skin or something. That'd be weird, so I'd look like I was in a coal mine or something, and people would be confused. So I just got my sleeping bag and this blanket for now. That's the old mattress cover off my old mattress in the other truck. I was using that as like a mat on the floor. I'll probably do that again so I don't get nastiness all over. Got some pajamas and random laundry in this cubby hole. And then this one, this is where my clothes would be, but a lot of them are dirty. But it is nice, there's a bar in there so I can actually hang the stuff so it doesn't get all wrinkly. Is there everything? Oh yeah. Paper towels and trash bags, because that's important. And then this fancy thing. So this is how you know it's new. The protective plastic is still on this thing. But there's a drawer. So this is kind of where you can, like, do some paperwork or eat a food, whatever. Excuse me, how rude. My coat I always have on the back of the chair, because that way if I'm sitting here and I need to go outside, do my pre-trip, unhook a trailer or whatever, I can just grab the hood and put it over my head and then get out and the coat comes with me. Got my laptop, which usually is back, somewhere back there. I almost forgot it, actually, because I had it in that net thing right there. And it was the last time I was in that other truck, and I looked back there and the laptop was still sitting there, and I was like, no, I'm not forgetting that. That is a wheel chock. I haven't had to use it yet. I don't think I ever will, but, if you're parked maybe somewhere a little slippery or something, or you need a little bit of extra, like, something to hold your trailer tandems in place while you try to slide them, because they don't want to slide very well. I don't know. I figured I'd buy it. It was Harbor Freight, like $6. All my other tools are in the toolbox. Actually, I believe... How does this confounded thing work? Here we go. There they are. Got my duct tape, metal tape, bunch of vice grips and stuff in there, which I have had to use. I bought them, the vice grips, because sometimes you get a tandem release lever that doesn't have its like locking part anymore. I actually had to use it to push together the two halves of the trailer door lock hasp, where you've got like a piece here and a piece next to it, and there's holes so the lock would go through, you know, like this, and they're too far spread apart, so I had to crunch them together. So very useful already that was. I had some coolant because my old truck was losing coolant. Zip ties are in there, but I have bungee cords, and yeah, it's really dark in here. I got a dead blow hammer and a normal hammer for beating on stuff. Tire chains are in these bags instead of on the hangers, and I'm just going to leave them here because hopefully I'll never need them. And then the safety triangles, which you can't see because it's too dark, but just trust me, they're there. Is there anything else? This is the second bed, which was the interesting thing. The mattresses were rolled up inside plastic stuff. I took the one out and it seemed kind of pathetic, so I threw it up there. And then when I opened this one, it like exploded out of the packaging because it was super springy and compressed. So this is the better mattress for sure, so I'm glad I put it down here. I mean, I could have switched them, but it, you know, it was just easier when you've got it already set up the right way. And some people put this thing down and use it as extra storage, but I don't have that much stuff in the truck right now, so I'm not going to. There's my tiny windows, which are closed. I wish these were windows. On some of the trucks they are, but I just have little venti ports, which I guess is okay. Especially, I mean, I didn't buy this truck, you know, Swift gave it to me to drive for their company, so I can't really complain about any features it does or does not have. Which, speaking of features, that's the main thing. I didn't even mention it yet, and I don't know. Oh, because there's a broom and a garbage bag in the way. This is the best thing. Right here. Power inverter. Why? Well, because some trucks have an APU. They have, it's like a little generator or something that sits behind the truck and provides electricity for power plugs and stuff inside the truck, but Swift doesn't have those. And the older trucks, all you have is a bunch of, you know, these things, like you have in a car, which there are a lot. There's two up here, there's one back here, one back there, along with a TV antenna hookup, which I will be getting a TV now that I've got that inverter. Because that's the problem with TVs and trucks, is the only 12-volt TVs are these really crappy little ones that cost like twice as much as they should because they're 12 volt. And there are some other TVs that you can get and then get adapters for them, but I couldn't even find anything online. You know, no one has made like a database. Oh yeah, you can buy this TV and it'll work on 12 volts. So now I can get a TV, and that's good. But yeah, where is there another one? Oh, maybe not in there. But yeah, there's a power plug back there, and there's one here. So I think the truck has like 6. It's got 6 of the 12 volt, and then the 2 there, which, you know, I don't even have that many things that need to run on that because I got a 12 volt adapter for my laptop. But I do not have my cooler in here yet. That's one of the things I'm still missing. It'll probably end up going right there, since I'm never going to have a passenger probably. And then I can stop eating like fat lard food every day, which is costing quite a bit of money and you know, isn't good for you either. But I think that's it. That is the tour. There's some stuff like written on the windows and some sticky stuff. I think they'll clean that off tomorrow because I don't have a spare tire yet either, so I'm probably gonna have to like take it by the shop and then they'll do that stuff. And yeah, but this video is almost 10 minutes, which isn't as bad as the last one, which was 16. I apologize for anyone who actually watched that whole thing. But that should be it. So, goodbye.